It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, that's right, you, and it's like having a chef on speed dial. It is time for our culinary hotline. So make sure to give Zola a call on 08391333728. She's here to answer all your burning food questions. Get it burning? Yes, if something's burning in the kitchen, you definitely need Zola. Hey, Zola. Hi. Yeah. Very well. Listen, we've had a few questions on Facebook from you. In fact, Antoinette Scott, she says, hi, Zola. Hi. She says, what is fenugreek? Where do I buy it, and what is it used in?
Okay, so fenugreek is actually the seed of a plant, so we get it in seed form. You can actually use the leaves as well, but this is what it looks like. Can you see what it looks like?
I can.
It has like a pleasantly bitter flavor, if I can describe the flavor in any way.
Can I smell it?
You may smell it.
Thank
you
you.
could actually taste it too if you'd like. In terms of finding it, you can find it at like spice shops and speciality sort of spice shops. It's not readily available in supermarkets, but I mean, some will stock it. If you're trying to substitute it, it is difficult to substitute because it is a unique sort of bitter flavor.
It reminds me of cardamom. The smell is like spicy, almost like something in curry.
It is such like a rounded flavor in just one seed. So I would use something like garam masala to substitute it. But people also describe it as sort of a close substitution is yellow mustard seeds. Because they do have that slight bitterness. So in Indian cooking, they use it in everything from breads to curries to all sorts of things. And you taught me something about fenugreek as well. So tell everybody.
Antoinette, they use this as well to bring on the milk if you're breastfeeding. So I know that fenugreek pills, if you take it from the health shop, it brings on the milk if it starts drying up for the babies.
Yeah, so it helps you lactate.
Know, if you need those lactation things, then you take some fenugreek pills. Okay,
so that's fenugreek, yeah. So basically it's a spice.
I didn't know you can cook with it. Thank you, Antoinette, for your question. Okay, how much would you use in a dish?
Probably a teaspoon, because it is very strong in flavor. Okay. So the same amount you'd use as of mustard seeds, basically.
Okay. Well, you can give us a call if you have any questions, like Antoinette does. 08391333728. Zola's live, so when you call us, please know that when you answer your question. Also, turn down your television when you give us a call as well. We've got more questions. Hashtag Expresso Show. Nicole Nike, she says, oh wait, there's one here from Stella Base as well. Stella Base Farishes. I used to make scones. Is that the name of the scones? I'm checking.
She's describing the flavor of her scones.
Okay, scones. But now they don't rise and they a flop. Is it because I use a light margarine? She wants to know, please help. Scones, like yummy. Okay, thank you for the question.
Yummy, yeah. Okay, now scones are a little tricky. It just takes a bit of practice. You can use margarine because margarine helps the fluffiness or the lightness actually. Right. But for me, you know what I say, more butter, more better. So I always encourage you to use real butter when you're baking. So the key to scones is don't overmix the mixture, okay? So what you do is you very cold butter into flour, just like this.
Cold butter.
Very cold butter, because you want the flakes to appear. Because you know when you eat a scone, it's very crumbly and very light and flaky.
Is that how my mother-in-law makes it, and it almost looks lumpy?
It should. Yeah. The butter lumps are what give you that airy texture. Okay, so you try not to touch it so you don't warm the mixture as well. So try to use a knife and then keep everything very cold. So then all it is just some raising agent. So we've got some baking powder, some bicarb, a bit of salt always, you know, salt is a flavor enhancer, and then some sugar for your sweet scones. If you're using savory, obviously you won't use sugar. And then cold milk and some beaten butter. Beaten eggs, and use a knife. So cut everything in.
Okay, so you cut through your scones recipe.
To keep everything cold.
If we run out of time while Zola is making this, we are still talking about your burning questions. Get it? If you have any, give us a call, 08391333728. This is your culinary hotline in our kitchen for all your cooking conundrums. In fact, one of the conundrums that came through was a scones recipe. Yes. So keep mixing, Zola.
Keep cutting.
But listen, the flour, do you sift it?
Not necessary for
So you keep
scones.
it lumpy. I'm so inspired.
Yeah, the lumps are the big chunks of butter.
Okay, while you lump your scones, stay with us, okay? It's time to go to you, and he's telling us what's coming next on the show.